everyone. I hope you're really well. This is Karen with Happily Planning with Karen. And today, I didn't really think I'd end up doing this sort of video, but do you know, I looked at my planners the other day and I thought, I actually think I use less planners than I do. And I just wanted to go through really which planners I'm using, which I've left that have fallen by the roadside, so to speak. Any that I've added, and my thoughts currently for what I'm going to buy next year. And yeah, I'm sat here and in front of me I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planners that I use. And collapse. I do, and I didn't realise I did that. It's quite astonishing really. And then there's 2 that I need to use, and you'll see why in a minute. So that's actually 11 that I use. Now, I think it was the same number when I started at the start of the year, but 2 have fallen by the wayside. And that was, I had the Plum Planner Daily Planner, which I was using as a social media planner. But it was too big and cumbersome for what I wanted it for. It was fantastic, but I don't know why. It's a beautiful planner, paper's beautiful, really silky, really smooth, but for some reason there was just something that didn't really grab me. And then the other one was my B6, no, what was it? It was the wide, I can't think what it's called now, A5 wide personal rings. Is that it, or personal rings? I don't know. But I had one, I saw everyone was using rings and I thought, oh, I'll try that. And I tried it, and to be honest with you, I'm someone that I'm not a hoarder, so I throw things. So if I'm not keeping something, I get rid of it. It's only stickers I hoard. How ironic is that? And Disney Spirit jerseys. And so for me, it was no good, because as soon as I'd done the weeks, I wanted to throw them. Which, why are you buying kits if you're going to throw it away? I couldn't get my head around that. But I've kept that because that was a gift off my parents for Christmas, and I feel dreadful because it was an Aura Estelle one. So yeah, so I mean the ones, let's see, I mean Halloween, you see, you caught me today. I'm recording this on Saturday. The ones I did order as well, and this is just like a little sneaky for you, if you like. I don't know what to call it. A sneaky into the future. Not back to the future, but into the future. So when the channel hits 2,000 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway, and I've already got it. And what I did was I bought, when Scribble Prints did their first collaboration with Aura Estelle, I bought their beautiful pink A5 wide, and I got 2 because I was always going to use one as a giveaway and one was for me. But the one for me, I sold, I destashed it, but I've still got the one for the giveaway. Brand new, never been used. And I've got all the inserts and everything. So yeah, so if you haven't, hit that button for me at the end. And yeah, as soon as I get to 2,000, I'm going to do that giveaway. So I'm so excited to be able to give something beautiful. And there'll be other things as well. But yeah, I just, wanted to give something beautiful. So those, and I also bought a Cricket Paper Co. Collaboration with Sweet Kawaii Designs, their planner, but I've never used that, so that's something I need to either destash or use at a future time. It's undated, but everything else is where it is, other than the ones I've added to. But one I've added to that you won't see is I've got one for Phil. I've got him a hobonichi techo. I have. So he's got the A5 techo, the cousin. And yeah, it's his work diary. And I love mine so much that, yeah, I got him one. See, now you won't shout at me when I do my hobonichi order in September, will he? So, right, these are the 2 I'm not using. This is my 5-year one, so I need to. Now the beauty with this one is all I'm doing, I'm just going to flip because I don't know what personal stuff I've actually written, but look, you see, I've just written and I put photos in. So that's all I've done on those. And I want to carry on. Now, luckily, I've got notes, so I know what I did each day, so I can catch up. But I am all the way back to February. Yeah, there you go, my brainwave. So I'm back to February, so I've got a heck of a lot, so I've got to get on with it. So that's why that has to be used, because I want to use it for 5 years, and it was an expensive purchase. I purchased the red leather cover as well, and I've not decorated it or done anything to it yet. Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to actually just like personalise it more, but I haven't. So yeah, I need to start using that, because I use my fountain pen, and this one is my what's this, a TWEEZERS, and it's got beautiful turquoise metallic ink in it, and it's lovely, and yeah, it's criminal that it's sat there and I'm not actually using it, so I've got to start getting back on track with that one. And the other one I don't currently use, and I've got to use, is my tracker for what I spend. And I think it's because in my chair in the living room, I've got, did you all see the Happy Planner great big gold carry-all? Well, I've got one of those, and I keep all my planners in there. And the trouble is, because it's inside, and when it's sat on the sideboard, it's higher, so you can't just reach over, and I can't put it on the floor because I've got 3 little dogs who will then use it as a toilet device. Honestly, we won't even go there. So yeah, I don't reach for it, I just reach for my phone. Bing! And that's what I do. So I need to start reaching for this, because I did start. I mean, I've got a few things in here that was there to cross out pages, so when I had orders, because this is the great big mega weeks one, so when I did have orders, so like when these came, I was meant to like put it through, so I knew that these orders had come, so that was the plan. So that's why I got the mega one. So I got, you see, I prepared all the dots ready to put all my orders down, and I just never got round to it. And in the back I've got like shop codes that I've been writing down, so I use it for the shop codes. I've reached for it to look for that, but I don't do anything else. And for these, I mean, I don't really need the daily pages. What I really need is just maybe the undated one, the day free is it, and have it for that, because I don't need all these pages. Or maybe I just use a notepad, because I've got loads of the Hobonichi notepads. I've got the A6 and the A5 ones. So yeah, so this one's a bit of a waste, but it is the plain one. So while it's a waste, currently I need to start tracking my purchases, because things come and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that, and you know, that's not good, is it? That's not good at all. I just ran out of space on the memory card. I've just had to edit all my videos. Do you know, I've got about 35 memory cards, and yeah, I choose the one that I hadn't cleared. And breathe. So yes, I've got to use this, and it's in this beautiful leather Motum cover as well. So yeah, I need to start using that. So those are the two that I need to use, but I'm not. But then I've got 9 that I actually use. So shall we have a look at those? So first of all, I've got 3 for work. Now, this one is my big Bible, and I keep everything in. So for those that don't know, I curate mystery boxes, Disney, Harry Potter, British, Disneyland Paris, chocolate, sweets, all sorts of mystery boxes. And there's a link down in the description box. It's called Enchanted Mysteries, and there's a little pop-up down here on the screen. And have you noticed this here? It's actually washi. Do you like that? I love that. So this is my big Bible, and it has got everything in it. I can't show you it because obviously it's got a lot of personal details in there, but this is my great big, I can't even open it up because I've got all my numbers inside. So this is my great big Bible that everything's in here. So yeah, so this is my work, if you like. So there's that one. Now I did start using this little A6 one for food, and it started, was it in December? I started doing it and I started putting down calories. Feeling optimistic. I've got the munchies. I just want to eat everything. So I started to use it for that, and then yeah, that fell by the way. So I just had this sat here. I mean, it didn't last for long, did it? Yeah, it didn't last for long. So what I use it for now is I use it again for work, but this is what I keep a track of, all of the sales of the mystery boxes. That's what I keep in here. So this is a track. So this is like my running checklist, if you like, because I do it on the computer, but I also like a hard copy. Yeah, so that works in, and that's fabulous for that. So I love that. So I use that all the time. And then this one I can show you. See, it matches the big one, because these were always meant to be the work ones, because that's me down there, and that's Phil, and that's Savannah, and that's Blake, and that's just like everyone on me. Honestly, the three of them, they can't work without me, honestly. But anyway, I can say that because they won't watch that, so all right. So yeah, so I just thought that was a fabulous fun cover for my work ones. So that's what that is. Now this one is for when I go abroad, because I do Disneyland mystery boxes. This is what I bought this for. Now I've not done a lot because we haven't been abroad yet, because you know we've all been locked in. But in here I've got the little weekly calendar, which is great. So I can start putting in there what we're doing each day, where we're going to, so I can plan our it's going to be a military operation, getting up everything for the French mystery boxes. So yeah, so I've got to plan it out in detail. I have spreadsheets and I'll have a clipboard with me with everything I need to buy, but I just need a plan. And I thought this was ideal because it's little and it was light. I mean, I put things in, so some things will have to come out. Now this one I've only started using today because I've put in here, let's go first of all to June, because we're going to Disneyland Paris. Yes, we are. They've opened the parks back up the 17th of June. Disneyland Paris is opening, so we're going on the 16th. So we're there, nice, bright, bushy-tailed on the morning, and we're actually there for 10 nights, which is the longest I've ever done Paris for, because Paris, for anyone who's done the parks, you know, really 3-4 days and you've done them. But because we're going to shop, I'm going to need so much time to do all of these boxes and get it right for everyone. So that's what we're there for. And hopefully, you know, we might have a day or two where we can have a bit of fun and rest as well, because it's been a long time since we've been away. So as we all have, we've all been in the same situation. So that's that. So this is going to be my work one, and I chose the day free specifically because it's empty pages. So I can make lots of notes on there when we're out and about. I won't need the daily plan because I'll have the daily one there if I need it. That one's there for me to make lots and lots of notes. But I also used it today because we booked some holidays we have. So like August 22, and I put in what we're planning on doing and what days in the park. So this is my, like, when we go abroad, whether it be for work or business, because I need it in here as well so that I don't sort of double book myself on trips. So I love this, and that's my A6. So I've got the 2 A6, and out of them next year, because you know it's about learning, isn't it? What you're going to do different. I will most definitely get the cousin, the A5 cousin, for work one, and I will definitely get the day free again for when we're out and about, for sure. This one that I keep the track of the numbers in, I might be able to do it somewhere else, so I might not need that. So that one might be one that will fall off, but at the moment it's great because I got it and I'm just using it and it's fantastic. So those are the 3 work ones. Then I've got these. Ooh, and in my photo I forgot to put this one because it was on my shelf. Yeah, I've got 6. Shall we zoom out? I've got 6 and I use them. Is that, I don't know if it's more frightening the fact I've actually got 6 or that I actually use them all. I can't decide. So I lied. I've got another Techo, an A6 Techo I have, but this one, it's in this beautiful case from a Hobonichi, and Hobonichi was new to me this year anyway. And I got this one because my lovely friend Caroline, Princess Honey, and if you go down in the description box, there's a link to a shop with a discount code, because she's got an Etsy shop and she does stickers for the Hobonichi cousin, and she does vertical stickers as well, and she's got character stickers, so go and check her out. And there's a code, so use my code. But she had, I think it was this one, the bigger one in the grey. I think that's what you've got. And I saw it and I fell in love with it. But I thought I put a lot of hand cream on. So like before coming on here, I put this, I put some of this on because I'm always washing my hands. I am, and especially with the pandemic, I actually have, and it's not something I recommend to anyone, but I've actually got antibacterial spray. You know, the stuff you put on doors and kitchens. It's in the toilets, and when we've come in our downstairs bathroom, I spray my hands with it, wash soap them and spray it again, soap them again, and then I feel clean. So yeah, I know how much I'm washing my hands. I know how much cream I'm putting on, so I wanted something that would stand, you know, touching with cream and oils on, so I went for the darker one, and this was a smaller size. And in here I've got my 6 again, but all I'm using this, and I'm just going to flick through, is I just use it to make notes of. So this is like my dear diary that I just scribble in. There's no decoration, it's just literally a pen, and I love this, using this Papermate gel pen, because it presses so heavy on the paper, it like leaves an indentation on the paper, and so it sounds, it just makes it sound like, can you hear? It just like makes it crisp, and I love that. So that sits by my chair and I use that every day. Yeah, and that's perfect. So that's like my daily note keeper, if you like. Now I'm going to have a cup of tea. Now, Caroline, I'm sorry about this. She doesn't like it when I drink. Now, she doesn't like it when people slurp. So is this going to be a slurpy one, or is it going to be a quiet one that I edit out? Let me think. What do you think? You'll find no slurps on this channel. Because I talk so much. Right, so that's that one. So what have we done? We've done one, so we've got 5 more. So we'll start with one that I've revisited, and I've revisited my Hobonichi Weeks, and it's my Japanese design in my Galen leather cover. That's got my initials embossed on it. Yeah, I love this cover. And when I bought it, I originally bought it for the Mega Weeks, but when I put it in, it was so tight. I was worried about the zip, and I had actually ordered it for the Mega, and I thought, well, when I start stickering it and what have you, there'll be no room. So I've just put my normal one in here, and it's perfect. That's all I need. And I didn't know what to use it for, so I was using it for like the word of the day, you know, when you've just been buying planners for the sake of it. Yeah, well, that didn't work, and I can't remember any of them. So what I've done is I've used it this week as a social media planner. So I decorated it all up. I don't need that on for a minute, do I? So I put the sticker kit on, and I'll be doing exactly the same again this week, because it's been perfect. It's been absolutely perfect, but I need to make some changes. I'm not great at posting on Instagram. I forget it. I tend to be like all or nothing. So like, if I do YouTube, I do YouTube. So to have all different elements, I find it difficult to manage. So I've got my record edit, so I've got to do that a bit tidier, because that was me scrawling on it, and I hate that, so I've got to do that. I need another column for Instagram and another column for when it's actually published, because I schedule them, but it doesn't mean it's published yet. There could be an error, and so I want to just track that. And then I've just got my numbers of who's been wonderful and subscribed to me at the start and the end of the week. That's all I'm keeping it for, and I'm writing what video down here so I can look back and see. So this has been perfect, and because I've actually written it down, I've stuck to it this week, with one exception, and that was Wednesday. I was going to upload the Harry Potter video, but we'd had such a crazy couple of days, and was it the Wednesday we actually went and had our COVID 19-second jab. And you know when you just feel a little bit off colour as well, and your arm was aching, and I just, to be honest, I felt sorry for myself. There's probably nothing wrong with me other than an achy arm, but I just, you know when you just want to wrap yourself in the layer of protection in case you get poorly. Yeah, I was. I had a reason. I was going to exploit it. So. True Gemini there. So this is wonderful. So this will be a key player going forward, because that has really, really helped me. And I can just reach for it with my pen, and then when I've done it all, seal it up, and it just goes, sits by the side of me again. Then I have got my Stalogy in here. Let's come out again, and this is the Moterm cover. I got the same one to match. I was toying between this one and the pink crocodile. I do really like the crocodile, but I figured because this is a soft leather, it's going to stretch more, because a crocodile leather, it's very hard, isn't it? I thought it won't have as much plying given it. So this is my Stalogy, and you've all seen my food journey, but we started afresh, haven't we? Actually, that needs to just go in here. Will it fit? No, it's too big, never mind. Right, so then let's pop it at the back. So in here we started again with May, and I have been good. I have been filling it in, and it's made me more aware of what I've been eating. Have I been particularly good? No, but I've written it down. So that's the first thing is acknowledging you've got an issue, isn't it? So writing it down and reading it. And when I was actually writing down Fridays, I put curry first because I thought we'd had a curry, and we didn't, so I Tipp-Ex'd it out. On Friday, I'm seeing a pattern here. I got up and all I had was one piece of toast, and it's like a seeded toast, and the seeded toast filled me up, so I didn't have any lunch. And we were busy working. We were working a lot of hours actually, and I was getting a lot of paperwork done, sending acknowledgements, getting the orders ready for Primark shopping, because I do Primark shopping for people as well. And it flew by. So the kids were like, "Oh, can we have a takeaway? Can we have a takeaway? Can we?" And you know, it's bad enough when they're 4 and 6, but when they're 19 and 21 and they won't get out your ear. And Blake even came in and was hugging me, and I'm like, "What are you after?" Then I realised. So we ended up having, I fell for it, we had a Pizza Hut. When I have a Pizza Hut, I have a deep pan pizza. But I have half. We only have half, but it is a large one. And then they've got me into the habit of having wedges. I don't need wedges. I've got half a large pizza. Why do I need wedges? But they did. And then, because I kept getting the order wrong, they got free ice cream. So I ended up eating 3/4 of a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, which, if I hadn't have thought about it, I wouldn't have written that down. And you forget. So the fact I've written it down this week, I'm really pleased. And that's the first start for the journey going forward. So, yeah. Especially with Disneyland Paris now, I've got just over 3 weeks to get a bit fitter. So that one, yeah, that's really important to me now as well. Then I've got my pre-plan. So this is what I actually plan my week out in. This is the one I forgot because it's sat on a stand. And this is the one, so that was May the 10th. So this is this week's. So I use it, I plan the week, and then when I've done things, I either tick them or cross them. So it's one I can scroll in afterwards, but it's pretty enough for me to want to look at it. And I've got it on a stand. I'll show you the stand because it's only here. And it's just an acrylic stand. I don't know if you can see it. It's an EC stand, and I just stand it on there. And it was the prettiest one I could find. And yeah, it's ideal. A cookbook stand would have done, but I couldn't find one. So yeah, so this one I love, and it's Harriet Wright Designs planner, and it's undated. And I'll be getting another one of these for next year because it's a perfect size. It's big enough to get in what I need to do. Because if I need to do more than this, really, yeah, you're not going to get it done, are you? Because it's work. It's not just working in the home, it's work I'm doing as well. So I'm notating that. Things like cleaning or what I need to do in that sense, I'm not notating because we do it. So yeah. And then I've got my 2 memory keepers. There you go. I'm bigger than you. No, I'm bigger than you. and you think you've got issues. So I've got the two. This is the one I started on, and this is one I've added. And I did it because I have got that many sticker kits, as you know, and I wasn't using them, because in this one I like to put it so that everything sits in the columns. So all the sticker kits I was getting were the bigger ones that are 1.5 inches wide, and I think this is about 1.25 or 1.31, something like that, the columns. And I don't like it when they overlap. Yeah. So I like them all to actually physically fit in the space. So because I got all of these kits, it was really, really hard for me. And do I stop buying them if I'm not using them? No, I don't. So I knew I needed another planner. But what I love about this one is, at the moment I've still got a lot to fill in. So I've got some catching up to do in here, as you can see. Some catching up. Well, you know, I got in a funk, but that's okay. We'll get there. I'm putting extra videos up to get there. And some I might not record. I might just, you know, do it on my own. But I did the start. We did all of that. I put that in, put my acetate in, my happily planning with Karen, which I need to now redo, don't I? Because I've got a new logo. All thanks to Grant. I've never used these pages, and I probably never will. The monthlies I haven't used, and I think that's a shame. Now, I'm not using them because it's a memory keeping, but I watched somebody, and a lot of people are either doing photos or something that stood out for them on that day, and I thought that's a brilliant idea. So that's something I need to go back and backtrack, so we'll have a go at that. Then I've got these pages, which I love, and what I love best about this planner is it's dog-eared, and that sounds dreadful, doesn't it? But it's like it's fun. It's something you can look at, and it doesn't have to be prim and proper. Does that make sense? I can, like, the fact it's got, you know, at the sides and that, it doesn't matter. And I've never had that. And the fact that in the back, now I do put a lot of personal stuff in the back, but the fact that I can, like, put paints on, and I just need to say, I'm not artistic. I do not do painting. I do not do drawing. I do not do colouring. I do none of that. But we all watch our friends, and I watch, you know, Caroline, Princess Honey. She does so many amazing artistic things. And you learn, don't you? So I learned about this. I never thought about adding photos, and my son had got the Sprocket, so I've, like, pinched that off him. He doesn't use it. It was a lot of money a couple of Christmases ago, so hey-ho. And I do that, and then, you know, I'll put... yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I can show you, because I do put personal things in. So, like, 14th of February, my little boy, that was when we had him as a puppy, and that was him, you know, at the age. And then here, Blake cut my hair, and it was a disaster. And the sticker that we came out with, and we've evolved since then for the mystery boxes. And I went live on Facebook, and I was so nervous. And as you can see, there's print in the background. That was another tip I got off Caroline, because she has these stencils and she puts metallic paints on. So I got the metallic paints, and the only thing I've done different, and you've probably got them, Caroline, because I mean, you got everything. But I now don't like the smaller stencils. I like the bigger ones, because then it covers everything and you haven't got to keep moving it and positioning it with washi tape. So I love the fact I can do that. Again, I've got to catch up. But I just think, you know, when we're old and grey, to be able to flick and look through these pages, it'll just be wonderful. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I don't write a lot. I know a lot of people use them for journaling, but I've got my 5-year teacher that I'm writing in. Well, I will be writing in the important things. But like this, you know, it's just fun. It was Blake's birthday, and I don't know if you can see there, but Savannah put the balloons up, and as you can see, she doesn't know how to spell. But I'd have forgotten that memory, and the fact that I've got it there on a sticker, I always remember it. They made pancakes for breakfast, and we buy the 99p shake it pancake mix, and she did it, and look, it went all over her top, and it went all over my kitchen floor. And you know, it's just, it tells the story of a memory, and that's why I adore this planner. It's not perfect, it will never be perfect. There's lots of happy moments, there's cuss moments in there as well, but it's my life, isn't it? And it's, I don't know about you, but when I buy a magazine, I don't read the words, I look at the photos, and then if the photos interest me, I read the words. So that's a bit like that. And some bits I have written in, but I'd rather, and it's costing me an arm and a leg to print these photos off, but you know, one day I'll be really glad, because that's, what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, yeah. That would probably have been cheaper to have printed on photo paper in the printer, cut it up and stuck it on with sellotape. I need to think about that, don't I? But yeah, I love this, and I love my cover, and I love the fact it's in this plastic cover, and you know, my name and the shiny, I think that's a Lauren Phelps design cover. Oh, there's something pink on there, something, oh, it's from there, it's come off, hasn't it? But you know, I just, yeah, and look at it, messy as anything, and yeah, I love that. And I love, you know, with these plastic on it, it's just really tactile. That's really bizarre, someone say. Yeah, but I'm honest. And I've already had a request to keep you updated on the banana and pear situation. But you know what I'm saying if you've watched the past videos. If not, you'll have to go back and watch them. Anyway, this one is another one I added. And this is, again, the Harriet Wright designs. I wish I'd ever had a different cover. I do. I do. And I like the rose gold coil. This is a gold one. They're beautiful, perfect. But I'm a rose gold coil, which was on my B6 Mini. So that's the only thing I will change next year. Have I put my name in it? Have I got that far? No. Because I'm running around like a mad woman, aren't I? So I've got lots of catching up to do. Oh, that was the first video we do. But this is my my proper kit. So it's like, in olden days, they used to have 2 living rooms. They used to have the front room and the parlour. Is that right? Something like that. And the parlour was like Sunday best, and it was like children weren't allowed in, and then you got a front room, which was just a home. I think that's the difference. And this, to me, is where I can use all the beautiful kits I've purchased and put the bling on and write everything out, because I've got all the notes in my A6 Tech Show, so I don't have to use my other memory plan. I use the notes, so I might find something different to write. And as you know, I'm back planning currently, and I'm just doing it as I find a kit. I think, oh, that'd be great for that week. Or have I done anything for February yet? No. Have I done 2 or 3? I think I've done 3, haven't I, in here now? See, we had that one. And it's just kits where these sort of stickers would not have actually fitted in my hobonichi cousin. And yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm so glad. I spoke to Caroline about it because I thought I was being silly, you know, having another planner just for the sake of. But I love this. I love all the bling. And I can really bling this planner up, whereas the hobonichi cousin is not that sort of planner really for me, and I'm sure many of you use it for shininess, but I just wanted something that was more formal to make it shiny. Oh, I did another one as well. See, so yeah, is that it? That's it on there. So those are all my planners. So can you believe I've actually got a proper purpose for them, and I actually use them. It's yeah. It's quite amazing. I can't fit them all on. I resign that one. But I hope you've enjoyed that. And you know, it's okay if you change your mind and something doesn't work. I like to try and find a purpose for it. But you know, if you don't beat yourself up, because life's too short. You know, I got that beautiful plum paper one, and I'm not using it. And is it a waste of money? Yes. But I found out it wasn't something I needed currently. I haven't thrown it, I've kept it. Will I ever redate it? No. I won't. I know me too well after all these years, but I haven't thrown it either. And it's just sat there, whether I use it as a notebook or just to tear bits of paper out when I need it. It'll get used somehow. But yeah, so if you change your mind or you add or you don't use, don't worry about it, because we all do it. But I'm so pleased with having done this, the fact that I'm actually using, what was it? Is it 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm actually using 9, and there's 2 I need to use. So I'm actually using 9. I'm really pleased with myself, because, you know, when you buy that many planners, you really don't know, do you? But I hope you found that interesting, and I hope that's something that you can look now at yours if you've got multiple planners and decide, oh, yes, no, yes, no. Because no point using one if you don't like it anymore. And yeah. But thank you so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button coming at the end of the video, because as you know, we've got a giveaway that I'm dying to give away. And we're 300 people short to getting that launched, so I'm really hoping to do that sooner rather than later, to get it to somebody, because it's just sat in its dust bag waiting to go. But thank you for watching. Please look after yourselves, that's really important, and don't forget, it's never too late to get happily planning. Thanks everyone, see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.